Hello there, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
I'm Andrew Gordon.
Got Andrew back on the channel today. I saw this came out on YouTube many hours ago. I was gonna cover it by myself, but I was like, if there's any way I could get my buddy Andrew Gordon to be here with me today. He covered the last two with me, so I was like, The Last of Us 2 trailer, we gotta do this together, Andrew. He made time. He's here. You excited?
Oh, so pumped. It's my second favorite video game of all time, and if you're wondering what my first favorite, it's Zelda Ocarina of Time on N64.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah.
Mine is the Superman game for N64.
Definitely a good one.
Really felt like I became Superman in that game.
Oh, yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Ooh. They are naughty dogs.
And the graphics. Wow.
Look who decided to join us. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes. Mark your logbooks. Run into anything you can't handle.
God, oh, he's wearing a mask now.
Ah, the
Clickers.
assholes.
Come back.
I hate those guys. Oh no. Not her homegirl.
Please stop!
Really? Oh.
Tommy,
Tommy.
I have to finish it.
You have no idea what you're walking into.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care.
Oh.
You can't stop this.
Damn, go Ellie.
Joel. Has to be Joel.
What the hell are you doing here?
Joel.
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
Damn, those graphics are just incredible.
Where's the release date? I literally haven't gotten that spoiled for me yet. February 21st!
Close, getting close.
Oh, damn. Birds of Prey, Last of Us 2, Valentine's Day, my girlfriend's birthday. So much going on in February. I gotta save up some money, man. From what I've heard about this game is that this is supposed to be the longest game in Naughty Dog history, and everything we've learned so far is literally just a tease of what it's going to explore thematically, plot point wise. I'm just so excited to see what epic tale they have in store. I feel like this could be a controversial video game, especially in the day and age now, again, where the subject keeps getting brought up of politicians saying stuff like video games cause this. I feel like,
Right.
like, oh man, that's in the zeitgeist again these days. I mean, it's always kind of been there, but now it's like more prominent. I feel like with a game like The Last of Us Part 2, which is going to deal a lot with very adult themes and also taking justice on the ones who wronged you. At least that's what it's looking like here with Ellie's specific tale. I feel like the fans of the game are going to love this, and I wonder if this would cause any controversy. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to play the hell out of this game.
I feel like everything is controversial nowadays, but I mean,
Yeah.
getting back to like the story, and it looks very I mean, we got a small little tease, obviously, but just the emotion, like you felt just when Joel came back on screen, even Tommy as well. But hearing that those lines from Joel saying, "You didn't think I was gonna let you do this by yourself," stuff. That relationship was like the core point of the story of the first one, and why we got so invested on top of how amazing the graphics and everything else looked like. Speaking of the graphics, I mean, that straight up just looks like Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. I mean, and when we see the bruise and the cuts, it feels so real and in your face. I really love what they're doing, and I think they said they've been working on this game for like 5 years now. So
I can believe that. Yeah, we're watching trailers for this for every 8 months for 5 years.
Yeah, you can tell that they really put their heart and soul into this. Obviously, you know, spoilers if you didn't play or watch, you know, on YouTube all the clips of the first game. Obviously, you know, Joel, you know, told a very big lie at the end of the first game to Ellie. It's going to be interesting seeing how that gets fleshed out and what happens to their relationship as we go through the game. I mean, this just looks incredible. Looks so entertaining, and I think you said something that I just love. I love how they're just teasing. Like, there's so much we don't know about this game. So
I feel like they're setting up the basic plot, but I feel like it's going to get insanely complex. The basic plot of where she's going to go pretty much exact justice on the ones who are wronged. It seems like her girlfriend, like, I couldn't tell if that's her actual girlfriend or just a girl who has the potential to be her girlfriend. She dies. The way they cut the trailer at least makes it look like she was killed in front of her, and that's why she's taking revenge. Or like one of the main reasons. Yeah,
and we obviously know that Ellie is into girls from the first game. If you played the DLC, you know that she had a relationship with her friend there too. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I mean, that's the way they cut it at least. Yeah. So I mean, we'll definitely find out what on February 21st, or you say it's the longest game ever, maybe on the 29th. Who knows how many days it's going to take for us to play this thing.
It's going to take like a month to finish.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it looks really good. I mean, and again, I just love how real it feels.
True.
Like, well, all the settings. And I like how they're expanding on the settings, because we did go to a lot of locations in the first game. You know, you went to a lot of different cities, but I'm loving a lot of these locations that they're picking. And then we got to see the clickers back. Who knows if what other gangs those are that we were seeing in there too, because we did see a lot of other human characters that we maybe were not familiar with.
And you mentioned the mask that Ellie was wearing.
Yeah, she was wearing a mask because obviously she's immune, you know, in the first game, so she doesn't really need to wear a mask. Is she hiding that from her girlfriend? I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see why she's wearing a mask.
You know how in The Last of Us Part 1 there was a moment where you could briefly play as Ellie.
I love playing as Ellie
because she's the prominent character here who you're going to be playing as. Do you think there'll be a moment where you play as Joel?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure there'll be a few moments where you play as Joel in this game. There has to be. I mean, you're going to be Ellie for most of the game, which is honestly fine by me, because the scenes where we got to play as Ellie in the DLC and also in the snow when you're fighting off the clickers with that one guy. I love playing as Ellie, so I have no problem with making her the prominent character. But I gotta believe you're going to play at least a few scenes with Joel. For sure.
Joel's really old now, injured and all these things, so it would make sense why the crazy big adventure wouldn't be with Joel, probably physical speaking wise. But I do think that, you know, the story that is left to tell some more of would be Ellie's journey.
I'm not a doctor or anything, but I was also thinking when Ellie had the bow and arrow in her thing, like, do you not want to pull that out? Because, you know, you're going to start losing a lot more blood and stuff, and maybe,
As a doctor, I would say that is not the proper way to treat such a wound.
We base these games off of how accurate they are in the doctor field.
Absolutely. So. I mean, something tells me that Joel's probably going to die in this game. It just seems likely. Or what if Ellie dies and Joel survived? And then 3 is Joel taking revenge, man.
I mean, either way, regardless of what happens, I mean, like I said, this game is going to be very powerful and very emotional. I mean, the first one was too, but I feel like this is going to take it up another notch just because they know people are so freaking invested in this franchise. I mean, yeah, you could be right. It could even be like how Terminator dies in Terminator 2, where he just slowly goes down the lobby, he's accepted his fate, you know, and
ruining the ending of The Last of Us is one thing, but ruining the ending of Terminator 2.
I'm sorry, too soon, right?
Too soon.
I know, my bad, guys. I apologize if you have not seen Terminator 2. My bad.
Spoiler ban has not been lifted yet, man. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. What are your hopes for The Last of Us 2? What do you think will happen in the video game? Sound off in the comments below where your dialogue belongs. You guys can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Andrew Gordon does some stuff on the internet. Follow him on social media. Twitter? Why not? Go there. He's earned it. And also, let's give a Patron of the Day shout out to a very special man named Gregory Bullock. Gregory, me, you're handsome guy, Gregory. But Gregory Bullock, I wanted to say to you, dude, I know that last time we talked, it was a while ago, there were some challenges and emotional obstacles you've been having to go through, which I totally respect if you have to take some time to get back to me. See, most people I give a lot of crap for not getting back to me, but you, I'm gonna give you as much time as you need. If you happen to see this shout out, just know I am lying. Why the hell haven't you gotten back to me yet, man? I know you're going through some painful stuff, but whatever personal life things you got going on, I can't imagine that it possibly outweighs the message I recently sent you just wanting to know what's going on. Shout out complete.